What to say and do for those with cancer. This is a video produced by St. James United Church of Christ in Havertown, Pennsylvania. And it came out of a desire from our Cancer Care Package program, where members of our church wanted to know how they could really be of help to those they know who have cancer. So the first and probably the most obvious thing that one can do, and yet sometimes we just don't think of it, is to write a card to those with cancer. It might be our friend or family member, our coworker. These are a couple of things to keep in mind, and they come from ihadcancer.com, which is a great website. So analyze the seriousness of their cancer. So really look at the kind of card you send. You wouldn't want to send a get well card to someone with stage 4 cancer. That would be inappropriate and insensitive. You want to come across a card that would provide them with some comfort, some encouragement, some inspiration, but not be dismissive of the seriousness of their disease. 2 is, when you send a card, you want to be empathetic. So maybe a good thing to ask yourself upon sending a card is, what kind of card would I like to receive if I were the patient? And then when you're not sure what to say in a card, just say that you're not sure what to say. Something like, I can't find the right words to say regarding my sentiments related to your cancer. If that's true for you, you don't know what to say, then just say you don't know what to say, and people appreciate that. In a card, you could also provide a little humor and some inspiration. You could use humor if the person whom you're writing has a good sense of humor. You could include a joke. If not, you could always include a quote or a story that might inspire. We have come across a couple of companies that we think are great resources for sending a card. One of those is Zazzle.com. The other is CafePress.com. And GreetingCardsUniverse.com carries a special line of cancer cards. All of these do. And we thought and looked through and thought many of them were appropriate and that we would be willing to send. Let's talk a little bit about quotes that might be appropriate for use in a card. Let me read a couple of these to you, and they were found on ihadcancer.com. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and twice as beautiful as you've ever imagined. Never be ashamed of a scar. It simply means you were stronger than whatever tried to hurt you. You beat cancer by how you live, why you live, and in the manner in which you live. Don't look backward. You're not going that way. I had cancer. Cancer never had me. An optimist is someone who figures that today's a step backward after taking a step forward is not a disaster. It's more like a cha-cha. Let's talk about some do's and don'ts when someone you know has cancer. Take cues from the person with cancer. Some people are very private while others like to talk about their illness. Take the cue from them. Respect their privacy if that's their choice. Include them in your plans and social events. Don't assume that they won't come or wouldn't like to come or don't feel well enough to come. Let them be the one to tell you if the commitment is too much. Listen, we don't always have to respond with saying something. Expect the person with cancer to have good days and bad days, emotionally and physically. Don't offer advice they don't ask for. Or don't be judgmental. Don't talk about others you know who have cancer because their situation and disease might be different than the person you know. Offer to help in concrete, specific ways. It's not very helpful for someone to say, please let me know if you'll need anything. Be very specific and call periodically or text and offer. to do any one of these things or several. You could give a gift card from a cleaning service. Why wouldn't you just go offer and clean someone's house who has cancer? Because I think it's difficult to have friends offer to clean your house when it's dirty. Somehow we think it reflects on us. So a card's a great idea. Call them when you're at the grocery store or pharmacy, CVS, and ask if there's anything you can pick up for them. 3, offer to walk their dog or dogs. 4, give their caregiver some time off by coming over and being with your friend or family member with cancer. Taking care of and supporting someone with cancer is exhausting and is often very difficult. So we can help out not only the person we know with cancer, but the person who's taking care of them, their caregiver. 5, offer to drop off a meal. Ask if they have dietary restrictions on what, and then ask them what tastes good to them these days. 6, offer to go with them to their doctor's appointment, or surgery, or chemo, or radiation treatments. 7, offer to take them to the movies, or drop off a movie rental. 8, offer to throw a celebration when their treatment is over, if that's something that they would like to do. Some people really appreciate a celebration, and they're often too tired to have one in which they design it, so you could offer to. But yet some choose to end their cancer treatment in a quiet way. So offer it, and if they say yes, then go ahead and do that for them. If they say no, respect that. 6, offer to babysit their children and or drive their children to and from extracurricular activities. And 10, make a visit. Check to make sure it's a good time for them. Don't be afraid to hug or touch them. Bring a book to read if they get tired or fall asleep. Watch their favorite TV show with them or listen together to their favorite music. Read up on what's going on in the world and share it with them via your short summary. And please remember, don't stay too long. So if you've got love, you've got what people need when they're going through cancer treatment, diagnosis, surgery. Love can accomplish many things. Let our love be in word and in deed. Care. Care for those in need. Your loving support.